What a beautiful day. Look at that. Today we were working on a 2005 Chevy Impala cop car, and it needs some inner tie rod ends. It's easier to show with the tire on, but can you see that moving right there? If you can wiggle the tire back and forth. I've already undone the little thing for this, and there's the tie rod in right there, the inner tie rod in right there. So you should be able to, let me see if I can get it, there we go. You can see that movement. The other side's quite a bit worse. So this is real simple to do. I'll show you how to do it. Causes it to wobble as it goes down the road. And yeah, we'll get it all fixed up. Alright, got the new inner tie rod here, one for each side. The only real specialty tool you'll need is some kind of tie rod remover tool. The one I got is this simple little piece here. What you gotta do is get up under the car and get it around. The big end right here, you can also use a big wrench, which I don't have. That goes there. This goes on the other side. Tighten the bolts down real tight. And you just take a couple extensions, put it in there, and basically you're just gonna turn it, and it'll be easy to break it loose, and then you can just turn it by hand. You do got to take this ball joint off first. I also have a tool for that. You can either use a hammer, or I have a clamp that clamps right here and pushes that up. So I'll get everything set up, and let's get this done. You got to remove this cotter pin, and cotter pins can sometimes be a pain. Whoa. But got to replace that afterwards. Popped out of there real nice and easy. Now, I should, yeah, it's stuck now. Should have left that castle nut on there, but I forgot and got ahead of myself. So hopefully it's okay. But anyway, so that's how you get that part off. The boot's already off on this side. So now I just got to get that right there. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus back there a little better. And this part can be interesting. Definitely helps if you're slightly contortionistic. All right, so I'm putting the clamp on one bolt. And can you see that? Yeah. And second bolt. You need to position them in a way, some way you can get them tight. How am I going to do this? I think I'll be able to come up through here with a wobbly extension and air ratchet them on. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, now that that's on there. Oh, I put this at a bad. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll just get that on there. I'm just going to put a ratchet at the end. And I don't have the right size ratchet. And I'm heading to the garage. Alright, got the right size ratchet. And let's see if it's tight enough to grip this thing. Oh, it's giving me a little bit of problem. Oh. Well, there we go. Sorry for dropping you there. Let me get you situated. There we go. All right, so it did loosen up. So now you just got to screw it off of there. That's it. It is out. All right, there it is. Oh, I can feel it clicking and moving around, so this thing is definitely worn out. I don't know why it's all covered in grease. It shouldn't be, but that's it. So now we have to break this nut off, and then the outer tie rod end screws off of the shaft. Take the boot off, clean everything up, clean the inside of this thing out. Then make sure that boot is, this thing looks like it's been replaced before. Make sure that boot's, yeah, anyway. So before you take anything apart, you want to measure, yeah, we're not replacing this piece. Since we're just replacing the inner, you want to measure, you can measure from the end of that to the end of that. So when you put the new one on, you want it to basically measure the same length. You'll still have to get it aligned after this is done, but this will get it as close as possible so that you don't risk hurting it on the way to the alignment shop after you get everything installed. All right, first thing you've got to break. You got to break that nut. Let's get it cleaned up. So now that this is all sprayed off, there we go. I'm just gonna leave that nut right. Actually, I gotta take that off, don't I? All right, pull the boot off, and discard this item, and we shall do the new item. Now I'm gonna go and clean out the inside of the boot and the outside of the boot. Gonna clean this up. Got some dirt in there. And then we'll put everything back together. This thing looks to be in good shape. I think this is new. I don't know where the zerk fitting is, but this is in good shape. All right, look at that, shining. Alright, so we gotta take this off real quick. Install the boot. Then put this back on. Then we just start threading the tie rod end on. Measure real quick, see about how far away we are. About right there. That is pretty dang close. So now, I'm gonna tighten this down. I don't know if there's a spec on this, but the alignment shop would know. That's their job. Alright, I think that's gonna be pretty good. Alright, see that little tube right there? That is a vent tube. Can you see that? Anyway, that is a vent tube. That's a vent tube for the boot. So after this is all screwed on, and tighten down. Then when you go to put the boot on, just make sure that's over the vent tube, and then make sure your clamp is holding it tight around the main body of this thing, which is back here, the wide part. And that's basically it. So I don't know what this is supposed to be torqued down to, but I'll tell them at the alignment shop and they'll be able to get it for me. I'm gonna just make sure it's tight. That feels good to me. Now, to try to get that clamp off of there in this weird angle. So, like a dumbass, I forgot to put the clamp for the boot on, and it's not gonna fit over the boot. So, I am not taking that thing off. So, open the boot up all the way. Gonna put it on in the back, get the boot positioned, and get it all clamped down. So now, this is upside down, but I should just turn. So now we just get this. Man, this thing is stiff now. It was old one. The old one's so loose. Look at this. You can just. Anyway, gotta get that back down in there. And we're done with that castle nut. All right, so then we just put the castle nut on. I do know that the lower ball joint nut needs to be torqued down 45 pounds. There we go. Install the new cotter pin. Hopefully the hole's lined up. If not, it is okay to move that nut just a little bit. All right, there we go. It's all done. New inner tie rod in. Everything's all buttoned up, cleaned up. Should ride good now. All I got to do is drive this to the alignment shop in the morning. Well, I'm gonna do the other side, but it's dark. And, you guys don't need me to do the same thing twice. Unless something weird comes up, then I'll record that, but I don't think it's gonna. This car is not hard to work on. No weird problems really show up on it. Anyway, if you guys like the video, give me a like. Please give me a subscribe. Leave a comment. I like reading the comments. If you have tips or tricks, let me know. If I did something wrong, definitely please correct me. I'm not a mechanic, but I'm just trying to save myself and my friends some money, and trying to save all of y'all out there some money too. The stuff's not difficult. At least the easy stuff isn't difficult. But thank you. Have a good one.